What's up, ladies and gentlemen? chuckfinleLP here with us play Sly 3 Honor Among Thieves Part 5. We are here in front of Rumble Down Under, which is the second episode of Sly 3.
At first, it seemed just like old times. The gang was back in action. But little by little, we learned that Murray's heart just wasn't in it. Without the Guru's permission to give up on his Dreamtime training, he'd never really feel comfortable returning to the gang. We knew we needed to help him out. So, we packed up our things, whipped up some quick disguises, and headed for the Australian outback. Along the way, Murray told us story after story about his teacher's amazing abilities. Apparently, this guru of his was capable of fantastic feats. He used the Dreamtime to blend perfectly into his surroundings, and even gain mental control over the weak-minded. If even half the stories were true, then this was a guy I just had to meet. Our gang needed to grow its ranks for a chance to get inside the Cooper Vault. And this guru, this Outback mystic, was looking like the best recruit we could have ever asked for. However, when we finally arrived in the Outback, it was a shock to find that things had changed. And the guru was nowhere to be seen.
So that's just, like always, the kind of background story to what's going on with the people here, what's going on with the, well, obviously we don't know why the operation is going on here, but just kind of a background to this kind of stuff. See, there's a lot of enemies scattered around, so we'll definitely have to be very careful. But that also means there are a lot of pickpocketing opportunities. So new training challenges are available for Murray in the hazard room. No, I already know how to play as Murray. See what we can buy here, and not a whole lot. So thankfully the things do carry over, which is definitely very useful. I'll definitely want that to get rid of, to knock out smaller enemies. So Sly has something to do, so we'll go ahead and do him.
The miners have really tore this place up looking for opals. Watch your step, they're sure to get rough defending their claim.
Let me see. Don't have anything I can collect, so all I need to do is just head straight to the job. Make sure there's no coins in there. Let's say nothing to steal.
My master spends most of his time up there in that cave, overlooking the valley and contemplating the depths of deepness. I really appreciate you breaking the news to him that I want to break off my training.
No problem, pal. I'm looking forward to meeting him. Anybody you call master must be a heck of a guy.
Oh, he's awesome. He'll get inside your head and freak you out 6 ways from Sunday.
Awesome.
So just want to make sure that how. Oh boy, I believe we're gonna have to climb up on that building to be able to get. Oh no, wait, we have to go that way. My bad. So you can see the kangaroos and the. I think these are dingoes. Flashlight guards. They have gold rings, which are pretty good. Not as good as gold pins, but I'll definitely take it. have something as well, so. Oops. And there we go. I'm actually surprised the small guard had a had something like this. But you know, it can happen. It's not. It's kind of odd the way that the loot is assigned, and I can see that that guy has loot over there, but I'm not gonna jump down just to go after it during a video.
Sorry, pal. This cave's empty. Got any other ideas where he might be?
Well, that's his hut. But he doesn't really hang out there on account of the smell.
The smell?
It's a long story. I had to apologize up and down for like a month before he'd speak to me again.
What did you do?
The unspeakable, Sly. The unspeakable.
Thanks for speaking of it. I'm headed for the hut.
The way loot is, I don't know what's up with the camera angle. The way loot is given in this game is different from previous Sly games. It's not. You still have small and medium guards, but the way that the loot is passed around is not quite as set in stone as in that game. Like, say in Sly 2. Flashlight guards would only have, or, you know, would more often than not have rare items, or I guess more expensive items, and then medium items. It was very rare. It was very rare to find small items in big guards, but that's not the case in this game. You have just as much chance to find a small item than a more expensive rare item in a big guard. While the smaller guards still don't have expensive items, it is very, very rare to actually.
This place is packed with wall hooks. The miners must use them to haul up their drills. Looks like you're going to get some rock climbing practice.
It's actually very rare for a small guard to have big items. Mostly you'll find medium items out of all the guards, and more often than not you'll find.
Sorry, Murray. Nobody's home. By the looks of it, I'd say the guru was fighting someone or something off here. I'm starting to think the miners might have got to him.
You might be right. They'd come in and be all angry and yelling, and he'd be all peaceful, and they'd just get ticked. Then he'd try to find a middle way, and they'd just go crazy and smash everything up, and then haul him off.
Where do you think they might have taken him?
They got him! My master's a goner!
Maybe we should get Bentley on the line.
It's tough to say, but given the layout of the miners' camp, I'd venture a guess that they use that area with a high fence as a makeshift stockade.
Looks like there might be a way up using that cliff below. Shouldn't be a problem.
Just keep an eye out for that gyrocopter. I'm positive it's what gave away the guru's position.
Good tip. Thanks, pal.
Yeah, you know, it's more often than not that you'll find a middle or not a medium item in smaller guards than smaller items. That you'll find more small items in medium guards and in flashlight guards than in other games. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to knock him off the cliff. Then in other games, it's like he may have something. I'm not sure. And these guys have, the kangaroos have little baby kangaroos in their pouches. Just trying to make sure that he didn't have any loot on him. Sitting here wasting time.
Miners have no respect for the Aboriginal sacred sites. They're drilling into everything. Ayers Rock, Kings Canyon, Wave Rock. The cultural insensitivity is sickening.
Just even I was gonna say I think this is the right way I'm supposed to go. Too busy looking for loot on enemies instead of paying attention to where I need to go.
staff and moonstone, me and my gang have a real talent for stealing back things that were wrongfully taken.
So I guess that will just throw me right into the whatever else I have to do.
The guru won't leave the stockade until he has his walking staff and his moonstone. He also insists that we purify Ayers Rock of all miners. Only then will the Dreamtime spirits be appeased, and the guru will be free to use his powers. Sly must have impressed him in their conversation, because now he's requesting that Murray and I meet with him individually. Something about judging our spiritual centers. I've discovered a passage through one of the miners' caves that should make getting into the guru less difficult. He also mentioned that the miners had foolishly unearthed the Mask of Dark Earth. I guess it was his job to guard the thing, and now that it's out, bad things are sure to follow. Sounds like mumbo jumbo to me, but we've encountered some unexplainable phenomena over the years, so I'm not gonna rule it out as a threat to our operation.
So we will have to watch out for the Mask of Darkness, or whatever it was. I was about to call it the Mask of Darkness. But we won't have to worry about it right now. At least I don't think we will. And I guess we'll get that. I don't need the smoke bomb, so I'm not gonna waste time with it. I guess I'll go ahead and do Murray's job real quick, just to get that out of the way. Well. So I need, I was gonna say I really need Sly so that I can go ahead and try to pickpocket some guards, but I can just go ahead and stay as Murray or I can go ahead and get Murray's job out of the way. Because it's not a very easy job, if I remember correctly. Yeah. And I'll say, I swore Murray could knock people out from behind, but I don't guess he can. I definitely thought he could. I don't think he can pickpocket from guards. He may be able to, but that may not come till later on, if he can at all, which I really don't remember whether he can or not. Well. Yeah, see, I'm not sure if that means that he can, or they're just doing it just because it would be easier than leaving enemies, just showing that they didn't have anything.
I know you're a little nervous to see your teacher again, but he's requested that you and I pay him a visit individually.
If it wasn't for the guru, I wouldn't be the Murray you see before you today. I'm just not too sure if he'll be pleased with my progress as a mystic.
What are you talking about? You used the Aboriginal ball form to great effect back in Venice. He'll be proud of you.
Maybe, but I lost my temper and got in a fight with Octavio.
To help me? I'm sure the guru is happy to see friends sticking up for each other. Head into this cave. It'll take you right up to it.
Okay, Bentley. Caves ahoy!
So since Murray can't can't do all the thief skills like Sly can, we actually have to go a different route. I believe we'll have to go a different route for each character. I don't think Murray will actually go. I'm not Murray. Bentley. I don't think Bentley will go along this cave. He may.
Murray, try throwing rocks to destroy those stalagmites. Of course, throwing guards will work too.
his rocks at? There we go. Oh, I guess I have to knock out guards first before I can throw them. Okay, I guess that's in another Sly game where you can pick guards up whenever you want to, no matter if they're up or down, or whether they're standing up or knocked out. So I have to use a rock to knock him out. Oops. Well. Well, I didn't mean to do that, but I was gonna see if I could shake him, but I don't think I can shake him just yet. That may be something for later on, or that just may be in a different Sly game altogether.
According to the mine's hydraulic flow chart, the door ahead appears to be sealed shut.
Then I'll just bash it in. What's the good of having fists if you can't smack steel doors with them?
It's too thick, even for you. No, to get through, we'll have to overload the pressure in this piston.
You want me to punch it? I can do that.
Use your aboriginal ball form to bounce on top of the piston and smash it down. Build up enough hydraulic pressure and the door is sure to open.
Piston beware. You're about to be bounced.
So sadly, we will start to deal with the ball form. Every now and again, I don't think it comes along too often. What I have to do is just get enough height, and well, I guess it doesn't matter with height. Just keep the piston pushed down, get it all the way down. Yeah.
Eat it, piston sucker.
And then, oh, I guess these are steps. Thought that was just part of the rock below. And we'll knock him. Oops, trying to knock him out. Well, it doesn't matter. We still got rocks over here, and he didn't even have any loot, so it doesn't really matter. Definitely want to be careful and try to.
Another locked door. To open this one, you'll need to overload all 3 pistons at the same time.
So you want to get in the middle. Excuse me. You want to get in the middle and try to bounce on all of them evenly. I guess it doesn't work all that well, since I don't even guess you can bounce on all of them at the same time, which does stink. But as you can see, they don't go up that fast, so you do have plenty of time to knock them all down individually. Oops, oh, there we go. I guess they come up after a while, so if you beat one down, you have to be pretty quick to beat the other ones down.
3 against 1, and I still took you piston chumps to school.
What I was saying was, with the double jumps, you want to be very careful to try to hang.
Whoa, look at the size of that guy. He must be jacked up by that mask of dark earth the guru was warning us about.
Curious, it seems to make the wearer much larger. Probably more aggressive, too.
I can take him. My righteous quest to see the guru won't be stopped by some big stupid freak in a mask.
Even if you won, you'd have nowhere to go. The door through has an electric deadbolt. This whole area runs off the same circuit. Even the drills are linked up.
Then I'll throw this clown into the drill.
That might break the circuit. Give it a try.
I actually didn't think we'd have to deal with the Mask of Dark Earth just this early, but obviously we'll have to just keep punching him until you can knock him out, or either knock him on his back. Or I'm not 100% sure.
Press triangle button to uppercut the miner into the air, and then circle button to grab him.
And then just toss him into a drill.
You did some damage.
So not that difficult. Just uppercut him, grab him while he's still in the air. Wonder if I throw him against the door. Nope. Probably just have to keep throwing him at the drills. Yep. So the drills take 2 hits to be defeated. Figure out where the drill is.
Holy cow! That mask can run! I can't do that.
Intriguing. Press on to the guru. He'll have some answers. The door should be unlocked now that the drill circuit is broken.
Open up! I have returned, my master. The black water now runs clear. I'd like to... I am asking... Oh, man. Yeah! I want to join back up with my friends, and, we're hoping you'd come along, too. You'd love it in the gang. We have all kinds of fun. Miners, gyrocopters, and a mask of dark earth. Yeah, that's a lot to deal with. But we'll help you, I promise. Thanks, Guru. I'm happy to see you, too.
So if you notice that spring that Murray knocked down, that's how Bentley gets up here. I guess. Yeah, I believe so. That's not exactly what I wanted to do, but... So, okay, so I guess they can. Oh, that's definitely helpful. You just shake the... It's actually pretty fast. That's nice that it's that fast. Oh, wow, didn't want to do that. See, I think I've got... Yeah. So I guess the ball form is optional, which is nice. The Berserker run is not that useful, to be honest. See, it takes quite a bit of energy to use as well for not a whole lot. I guess it's mainly for big crowds of enemies. So you'll definitely want to keep that in mind. It's actually a lot more fun and a lot faster to pickpocket from guards. Is Murray, which is definitely nice. Oh, I guess he's got 2 jobs now. I guess I should have been paying attention. The big truck. Not the. If this is the mission that I think it is, I'm definitely not looking forward to it. But oops. Let's get to a safe place. Hurry up and shake him. You can just keep spamming the circle button to do that. And you can just let the... I'm about to die, so I'm going to have to get out of here. Try to get some distance between me and these other guards. There we go. Not too difficult. Got quite a bit of money, so I'm happy. Guess I should have been paying attention. But I didn't think he had a job right now. Thought it was, slide, and we had to play as Bentley to meet the Guru again, and then we'd start doing this again.
Murray, let's motor out to Ayers Rock and scare away those mining dingoes. Your guru wants it purified.
This is the biggest truck I've ever gone to drive! I could crush houses with this baby!
Yeah, this is a pain. This is the mission that I thought it was. This is a pain to do, but sadly we have to do it, and I'll do the best I can. Yeah, phase 2 is what I'm not looking forward to. So you can, so you can sneak up on all the guards, so you don't have to worry about them. But phase 2 is what I'm worried about.
Nice work, Sly. The sonic vibrations caused by that drill should drive the giant scorpions in the area to the surface. If we can capture a bunch of red soldier scorpions, releasing them into Ayers Rock is sure to push out the miners.
Sounds like a job for the Murray. One question, though. How do I capture scorpions with a truck?
The vehicle is equipped with a supercharged e-brake, which, if pulled with moving, will cause a forward flip. Time it correctly, and you'll trap the scorpion in the lining that's built into the bed of the truck.
Okay, Bentley, bring on the scorpions.
Not so fast. The truck's tires will heat up quickly in this blazing hot sand. You'll have to cool them down by driving into the water or running over scorpions. Watch your heat meter to make sure they don't melt. And remember, we're only interested in the red soldier scorpions. The blue worker scorpions won't help us scare the miners off. The truck controls are straightforward. Hold the X button to go forward and the square button to drive in reverse. When you're going fast, you'll need to trap those red scorpions. Hurry. Use the R1 button after you've built up some speed.
Let me see, where are the scorpions at?
Nice work. Looks like more are being driven to the surface.
So you can eat. I believe the blue worker scorpions are the ones that will help cool your tires off the most. I think it. I don't think it matters which ones you use, and you're not on a time limit, so you don't have to worry about that. And I don't believe you'll actually be well, I can't say for sure because I really don't remember, but I don't believe you'll be penalized if you grab any blue ones, but it kind of seems like you would. And thankfully, the tires do not overheat individually. They all just
Hang up for a minute. My sensors are showing a drop-off in underground movement. We'll have to drill deeper to keep the scorpions coming out. Sly, you'll have to climb to the top of the drill tower and override the depth control system.
Okay, Bentley, I'm on my way.
I lost my. Oh, the I guess I was talking about the blue scorpions. Or no, I guess I was the tires overheating individually. I don't believe that it will. Thankfully that doesn't happen because that would make it a lot more difficult than it already is. Just the mechanic of just the mechanic of having to cool your tires off is a pain by itself, and you want to be careful because these wall hooks are actually spinning. Are you kidding me? Why in the world did it fall all the way down there before? I'll definitely say this game's got a few bugs in it that I don't enjoy. And that's just one of them, but you saw when I was in the episode 1 how bad that was. So I get the timing right with this. There we go. And then just drop off here, which I think I have to just jump. And hit the circle button there as usual.
It's working. Wait a minute. It's draining the water around the tower. Hurry, you'll have to rely on squishing scorpions to keep your tires cool from here on out.
No problem, Bentley. I've totally got the hang of it now.
Yeah. I guess they do more for you now, but they weren't before, I guess, when the water was still active. And your tires will overheat just by running. Actually, I think just by standing still, if I'm not mistaken, on the ground. So you want to, if you have to move, just keep moving. Try to head for scorpions. If you, there really is no point when you will have to be standing or sitting still. So there's you don't have to. There should be no time when you're just sitting around, not being able to go find scorpions. Thankfully, they don't go back in the red ones don't go back in the ground. I don't think any of them actually go back in the ground, which is definitely very, that definitely helps quite a bit. And now you want to be careful because you can see what I'm doing here. I'm trying to capture, or not capture, kill blue scorpions to cool my tires off, but I'm kind of negating the effect of doing that just by driving out so far to go after a single scorpion. So what you want to do is try to you want to try and look for big clumps rather than just single scorpions out by themselves, because that does not help you at all. It takes big clumps of scorpions to be able to cool your tires off, and running after a single scorpion or maybe even two scorpions and heating your tires up quite a bit does not help you at all. So you want to be very careful while doing that. That's definitely a pain, but we did it, thankfully, so, and without having to retry it, that is definitely very, very, very helpful. There are no, all the trophies that you get in this game, well, I guess most of them are story related, so like the Scorpion Cleaner, you don't have to do anything extra to get that trophy. Just just do the mission, and you should get it without any problems. And now I'm going to change to Sly, and I'll do his job. And then I probably will end the video there, depending on what the time is like. I don't know why I'm running. Oops, well, I do know why I'm running from this, because I'm kind of low health, and I want to. Yeah, there we go. Thought so. And then just throw him over. So you can see that gyrocopter is throwing bombs at us now, or at least just dropping bombs. They're not necessarily aimed at us, but neither of them have any loot, so I'm just gonna keep going. Not sure exactly how to get up to the safe house with. Well. Oh well. See what we can buy. I don't think I'm not going to waste the money on the smoke bombs just because I'm not going to use them. I would like the health extractor. That will do more for me than anything else. Yeah, I was gonna say there ain't no way I can get to those coins in time. Silver ring, that's not too bad. Ah, really? Oh crap, this is when I need the paraglider. There's some wall hooks around here I can latch on to. So I can either walk along these or ride the buckets. I think I need to use the buckets to get up there, but thankfully I don't.
After capturing the guru, the Thinkos confiscated his magic walking staff and moonstone. Without these objects, the guru is powerless.
Given that we're dealing with miners, I bet they stashed the goods in one of the caves around here. It's a secure location with plenty of guys on duty to provide protection.
I agree. The most likely candidate is this mine shaft. It appears to have the highest number of workers coming in and out.
Good place to start. I'm on it.
Just want to make sure, because since we don't have the paraglider, I have to be very careful where you jump. And he has loot, so I'm gonna get this from him real quick. But you know, if you had the paraglider, it's not you don't have to worry as much about where you want to land. You can just kind of just.
Those caves are gonna be dark. Your optimizer goggles will make navigation easier.
All you have to do is just jump in a direction and then just pull the paraglider, and then you can kind of land where you want to, as long as the angle's right. But
If they're here, the guru's items would be stashed at the far end of this cave.
as most things are, you know, so that's one thing that makes the paraglider so useful. But when you don't have the paraglider and you're used to having the paraglider, you have to be very careful and make sure that you're very precise and pay attention to where you're jumping, just to make sure that you don't end up jumping off into a bunch of enemies, or you know, jump too far, or just different things like that. Didn't think I could make that. Very careful, like right here. Thankfully, we can just jump over him, but it would definitely be a lot easier with the paraglider. And you know, what did I say? Ah, really? Huh. I'm honestly surprised that was so difficult to knock him off, but I guess I shouldn't have been.
I'm not into tearing up the environment or anything, but these caves are rich with opals. I can see why these miners are so aggressive.
And of course, I believe attacking those guards is optional. I believe you have the the choice to just ignore them and ride the drills all the way around, which you know, is nice if you wanted to go that route. Ah. Circle the left analog stick right. Ah, went too far. Definitely want to be careful not to get too impatient and overshoot.
Time to take you back to your rightful owner. These miners are smarter than they look. They moved and trapped the moonstone. Looks like a light-sensitive detonator. If I can get it outside and into the sunlight, it should power down.
So sadly, a timed event. Oh crap! I should have went that way. I think we should have plenty of time as long as you don't do what I just did. Just ignore these guards. Just keep running. drills seem to have stopped. And I should just have to, I should just go right to this wall, grab this hook, and I should be able to get right out of here.
The Guru's walking staff must be hidden in their other cave complex. I marked the entrance in your binoculars.
Alright, how do we get up there? So we have to go back around that way again. Guess these guards' hearing is a lot more powerful than the previous set of guards in Italy. It's a shame one of these kangaroos had some loot that I wanted. Yeah, I guess I'll just ignore him for now. There's no way I'm not gonna sit here and wait for him to come all the way back to here just to steal that loot. I got some coins for it, so I'm happy with that. Not as happy as I'd be if those were two rings, two gold or silver rings, or two gold or silver pins. But you know, nothing I can do about it now. Now this should be similar to the Moonstone Cave, and I'll.
Caves have no ambient light whatsoever. Fortunately, it seems the Guru's moonstone is providing enough illumination to let you see. Watch your step. These mine pits are deep.
I guess not quite the same, but enough. Well, not really, because there was no hooks. I was hoping I could get across there, but I don't guess I can. Well, it's always more difficult backwards, but as long as you start swinging quite a bit, it shouldn't be too difficult. Ah, crap. You don't have to get too far in the vibration, just as soon as you start to feel it vibrate, then you can turn it. What the? It's not. Maybe you have to wait for it to go green. I guess you have to get kind of far into the vibration.
Wonder what's so special about this staff. Another booby trap for a stick. These guys are paranoid. And from the sound of it, they're calling reinforcements. Nothing like a horde of angry dingoes to make things a bit more interesting.
Okay, let me see. I guess they throw a smoke screen. That's what that was. Yeah, that's wonderful. Definitely very hard to see in their smoke screen, but should be doing okay time-wise. Health. Oh crap. I was gonna say health-wise, I'll probably die if I was to fall. What the? It's definitely not a bad thing to do, is to spin, or yeah, I mean, you know, charge up your spin while running through. While running through these guys, I can't see where I am. Thankfully, I should live if I fall, but I believe I only have one fall and maybe one hit from an enemy. Ah, I don't even think I would have that much, to be honest. As much damage as I just took there, but thankfully I'm done with it, so. There you go, not too difficult, or, well, I definitely say that the second tunnel is, or the second cave is a lot harder getting out of, but getting into is not as difficult as the first cave. So I guess we have another Bentley job. Well, this is where I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I've been going for about 47 minutes now, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about information or trivia about the few jobs that I've done so far. Ah, really? Okay. Well, it doesn't really matter if I take damage there or not, to be honest. Just trying to make sure it doesn't happen again. Alright, sorry about the cut, but anyway, so we will start with Search for the Guru. Search for the Guru is a job for Sly in episode 2 of Sly 3. The objective of the miners drove the Guru out, find him somewhere in the outback. So then, that's all the information for this particular job, so we will go to Spelunking, I believe was the next job that I did. Spelunking is a job for Murray in episode 2 of Sly 3. Objective, get up to the Guru by doing some spelunking through the caves. So not too difficult. Then I believe I did Dark Caves, retrieve the Guru's gear. Really need to read the names for these jobs that I do. Dark Caves is a mission for Sly in episode 2 of Sly 3. And it's, I guess, the second 3D mission in the game. I guess I'll read about what 3D missions are real quick. I didn't know what they were. 3D missions are only present in Sly 3. In these missions, Sly and or the rest of the gang have to use the depth optimizer goggles that Billy created. When one of these missions show up, the player is given the option to choose whether they want to play the following mission in 3D. Sly 3 comes with a set of 3D glasses that you can use to see these missions in 3D. In the Sly Cooper collection, the player wasn't given the option for 3D, and the mission would start normally. Okay, so that's the version I'm playing, the Sly Cooper collection. So I guess that's why it wasn't given to me that. But I'll try to remember to read that later, or at least get to the last set of 3D missions, so I don't spoil any missions for later. Then next we will do Big Truck, which was after this one. Big Truck is a mission for Murray in episode 2 of Sly 3. Objective: the Guru wants Ayer's rock purified so he can use his powers again. Capture 20 red soldier scorpions to scare them off. And no trivia here, so that's that's all of the information for the jobs I've done so far. So thank you for watching. The challenge of the video is how many scorpions did I run over in during the scorpion collecting portion of Big Truck. Thank you for watching. Next time we will start that job and any other jobs that we have to do. So until then,